Well, hello, welcome back to the channel. So we're going to get back on with our Volvo 480, and what I thought we'd do is we'd take a look at the rear axle. Needs stripping down, cleaning, get the surface rust off and all that. So I thought we can get some nice progress on this, and then that's one piece completed, ready for when it goes back on again. Next jobs, I think, because the weather's starting to get a bit cold and terrible to do welding, because of course I'm outdoors for welding, so that's not going to work. So what I think we need to do is disconnect and drop the fuel tank, and then we can get all the underneath nice cleaned, get it sanded down, and then underspray to protect it. So that's where we're going to try and focus our efforts in the very, very cold weather. Well, you can see the problem that I've got here. These are like square drives, so there's nothing on the outside to grip, and they're just starting to spin now. So I'm trying, because trying to get a square into there just seems to round it off. So I'm trying to get a good grip on them, just to get them turning a little bit. So I think it's a bit WD-40 on them, and then keep trying with the impact. I mean, they are going to be ruined, so I am going to need new bolts, but we need them out, because we can get carrier off and things like that. So it's a larger than a 24 hub nut. Okay, that didn't work, so let's grind them off. no idea whether you can hear me properly or not, but a bit of brute force and ignorance, you can see. Now I've got this off, just got to get that remaining part of the bolt out there, but you'll see I've got the hub and axle and the ABS speed sensor. I need to get the ABS speed sensor out. That's stuck. It's supposed to twist and come out, but that's well jammed in. But you can see I've now got this side of the rear axle done, because the idea is take all of the parts off, which I've done at this side completely, and then we can get the surface rust off this, get an undercoat on it, and then that's all refurbished ready. As with those two, new nuts and bolts on, and then we can get the rear axle completed. So getting progress, but yeah, serious bit of angle grinding work needed. It's been a bit slow progress, but I'm getting there, cutting away all of the bolts. Now I did think I might have saved a carrier, because I managed to get that bolt out nice and cleanly. This one I've been very slowly undoing. Unfortunately, I don't know if the camera can see that, there's a piece of metal stuck inside it, and as I've been unscrewing it, I think it's effectively re-threading it and stripping the thread. So I think again, this pad carrier is going to be junk, so I'm probably going to have to get another one of those. So get these off, and then at least that's both sides of the axle apart. I think that's great news. So you can see all the parts there, all separated out. You can see all the bolts and the carriers, but you can see I've now got this piece solid. I need to take that one out, don't I? That's that piece there. And then what we can do is take the surface rust off that, treat it, and then we can have this all completed. So that would be really good, getting the rear axle treated and looking good. So I've spent a little bit of time with the flappy wheel on the grinder, starting to clean up the cross arm. You can see start to get off a few of the years of rubbish gunk off it. It's actually in pretty good condition, this, so I think what I'm going to do is give it a bit more of a clean up. Might apply a rust converter to it just to convert the surface rust. I mean, it's not very deep, and then what we'll do is we'll spray it with an undercoat just to seal it off again quite nicely. So quite pleased with the progress there. on that. So I think that's where I'm going to leave it for this video. Hope you've enjoyed seeing the progress on this piece. Next time you'll see this all nice primed up, and then at least that's one thing solved on the Volvo 480. So I hope to see you next time.